Hello, agents. I think I've figured out this whole expertise thing, okay? I think I've figured out the most efficient way and best way to do this. And I'm going to try and explain it to you. It's going to be a little difficult for me because it's a lot of numbers and it's late and I got work and I figured this out and I wanted to make a video about it to help out anybody that's struggling with this unnecessary ass grind that is honestly kind of fun, okay? Not going to lie. We always get suckered into playing this game again, okay? I'm on my second character right now. Now, this is a tip, okay? And it has to do with scavenging points and making a new character. I'm going to say it again quickly for the guys that just want to get out of here and figure it out on their own. The best way to grind for this shit is to just make a new character. And when you make a new character, redeem credits and not printer filament. Because printer filament is the best thing to use to upgrade your gear. And for every 3,000 printer filament, you can max out one brand set. Okay? It's roughly 3,000 printer filament maxes out one brand set. But there's a twist. When you redeem the 10,000 credits, instead of redeeming 10 printer filament for one scavenge point, when I redeem these 10,000 credits right now, I'm going to go over to this vendor right here, any vendor, and I'm going to buy 2 mods. 1, 2. I'm going to go over here, throw them in the trash, deconstruct them, and it's going to give me 12. Now you're probably like, Magic, what the fuck does that matter? Okay? Say you have 1,000 scavenge points. You do that 1,000 more times. 1,000 times 12. Obviously that's 12,000. Versus, 10,000, which is an extra 2,000 scavenge points. You max out almost another full brand set by just redeeming cash instead. And that's only if you have 1,000 shade points. So you can multiply that by even more if you have more shade points, okay? And the reason you want to use printer filament, okay, is because it only requires 30 for the same amount of XP that it requires 200 of the ceramics for, right? So those other materials require too much for the amount that you have available in your resources category, where it's 3, you can have up to 2,000 printer filament and use only 30, so it's just more time efficient. I'm just going off a basis of 1,000 shade points because I believe everybody's about 1,000 levels over shade, maybe like 2,000. I'm not. I'm about 1,300. But even if you're just, this is the best way. Okay? If you're a higher shade level, this is the best way to farm for expertise. It's been the best way to farm in general, but like expertise wise, you can get that shit done in like 2 hours. World Road to New York. Okay, you can get that shit done in like 2 hours and 30 minutes. This is way more time efficient than if you were to do countdown game modes, okay? Okay, so I apologize for the frame rate issues I was having for whatever reason. Hopefully I fixed them now. If not, doesn't matter. You're going to hear me to explain this anyway. I'm back on my other character now. The reason this is the most time efficient is because I've been doing it the other way, right? Where you run into a countdown with a build like this. You target loot the exact same gear set that you're running 5 or 6 pieces of, and you deconstruct that, you pick it up as junk and donate that at the end of your countdown game, and typically you'll be somewhere around level 8 or 9 off one game. Promise. Super fast. For some reason, when you run 6 pieces of one gear set, or 5 pieces, or multiple pieces, it multiplies your kill XP. Okay? This is the quickest way to do this grind. Alright? If you're not going to do Warlords in New York. Now, if you're one of those higher shade levels, Warlords in New York is 100% the best way to do it, and redeeming the cash to buy the mods to deconstruct the printer filament is literally about 30 to 40 minutes faster per 6 brand sets. I don't know why I did the math, but like I said, this takes about 30 minutes, 20 minutes per brand set, right? If it takes 30 minutes, let's say average it takes about 30 minutes a brand set to max out. Every 30 minutes you maxing out a brand set, that's 2 per hour. That's 4 per 2 hours. In Warlords in New York, you can get 6 plus up to 10 or 12 maybe brand sets done if you're a higher shade level in those 2.5 hours. What the fuck is the point of playing Countdown? There's literally no reason. In a 2-hour time period, unless you're speed running it, you still wouldn't be as fast as if you're a higher shade level because Warlords in New York is just more worth it. So it literally makes the new content not pointless, but like if you don't care about loot and you're literally just trying to get this dumb expertise grind done, then just fucking run Warlords in New York. It's the best way. And if you didn't save exotic caches for this update, then I'm sorry. But I'm like level 20 and I got the catharsis and the blue screen. By the way, blue screen is broken. It's MxgicIQ, and I'll see you in the next one. I hope this little clue helped you. Peace. Warlords New York for the win. For the 1000th fucking time.